Hey everyone, it's Alicia and I would like to welcome you to interview round 2.5 with Santana, Ortiz, and Konnan of LAX. Hello.
Yo, yo.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
Fantastic. Thanks for joining me once again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
We are here, as Konnan's shirt says, at Impact Wrestling in Windsor, so how's it feel to be back in Canada?
You want to take
It's pretty cool. I mean, we were here
last week?
Yeah, last week. We were here last week, yeah. And it's always dope coming to Canada. The fans in Canada are always awesome, and yeah, it's always a good time.
Yeah, Konnan, on the same page?
Oh yeah, definitely. Good things to smoke, number one, and number two, Scott Tuggles Diamore has told me that he used to work at a restaurant here, and that some of the best pizza in North America can be found here. He said, I go, what makes it so different? He said that I don't think they use dough. I think they use some other sort of bread and some sort of cheese that they use here in Windsor. And so tonight, I think we need to find out if it's, you know what I'm saying? If it's as good as New York pizza.
Being like New York, that's high standards.
Is this your way of like trying to shit on New York pizza?
No. Don't,
or him trying to shit on
it? No. I hate the Yankees.
Sometimes? Like,
No, I don't like the Yankees. Yeah, but New York pizza is the best. But he's saying this is the best in North America, so let's try it out.
Okay, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah.
All right.
If it stacks up. I know that you've not only been wrestling for a long time, but been wrestling fans, of course, for such a long time. So what was the first show that you ever went to as a fan?
Oh, wow. It was probably a early Ring of Honor show, maybe. Either Ring of Honor or Jersey All Pro, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember my exact first, but I was like an avid going to wrestling show person. I guess you could call me that. But yeah, Jersey All Pro and Ring of Honor, it had to be one of those early on, like early 2000s.
For me, it was house shows at the Garden. They were back in like the 90s and early 2000s. They always went to the Garden all the time, so I was always at the Garden. The first one, I must have been maybe like 5, 6 years old. Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
Awesome. How about you on the end?
I didn't go that much to matches. I wasn't a real big fan my whole life. Like I didn't grow up wanting to be a wrestler, but I did go to a couple matches, and I remember like the first one that I went to, Dusty Rhodes was there, and it was in Miami Beach. I remember I had to get a bus, a transfer, and another bus to get there. And it was like Dusty Rhodes, Jack and Jerry Briscoe, and Dick Murdoch. I remember they were there, and then I remember I was very excited because the Sheik was going to fight Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh my God.
And I was like afraid of those guys when I was small, so I was like, wow, all hell's about to break loose, and it did.
Amazing. I was about to ask, did it all go down that way? And yeah?
That's dope.
Well, I know when it comes to wrestling, it's not just the hard training that you have to do, but there's also a lot of really brutal bumps that you end up taking in the ring. So what is one of the worst injuries that's come out of wrestling for you? That was a telling sound.
I mean, it's just nothing ever crazy for me personally. It's more wear and tear. It's just like having to consistently stretch. Like,
yeah, put that strain on your body.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's why DDP yoga works so well. Like, you just have to take care of your body, like, 100%. If you don't, then your body will just fall apart. You have to, like, keep stretching and keep working out and just stay on top of it. But nothing ever too crazy, just a broken nose. But, like, bad wear and tear. Like, I've gotten pinched nerves to where I can't even, like, put on my shoes, and that sucks. That's the worst.
Yes, likewise. There's a lot of wear and tear. I've had some pretty bad falls, like, I mean, doing dives and no one catching you and, you know,
broke his
shit
foot
like that.
at Bound for Glory.
Yeah? Had a little
did the
bone
dive
chip in my
scaffold. Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. But yeah, just wear and tear mainly. Just getting your ass kicked all the time, you know.
And do you find it's the same thing, wear and tear? Does an actual injury
No,
stick
mine's
out?
like operation is really bad. Just torn bicep, three hip implants, kidney transplant, fractured collarbone. But you know, to me, it was like when I first started, the rings in Mexico were very hard. It's almost as hard as this floor, except they put like a little thin sponge over it. And plus, when I first went to ECW, we brought that type of style to Mexico. It had never been seen in Mexico. And so the thing is, when you do that type of style, you almost have to outdo yourself. And so we were doing really, really crazy things that, you know, and so like me, Rey Mysterio, Damien, Halloween, LA Park, Psychosis, like we were doing the craziest things that we'd seen and that we could come up with.
Yeah.
And you pay a price for it, but, you do it because you love it. You know what I'm saying?
You look back on it, any regrets when you look back? You're like, nah, I just went all out.
Oh no, I always went all out because I was very passionate. These guys remind me of that too, because they doesn't matter if there's a couple people there or a lot of people there. They know that people have other things they could be doing. They could be Netflix, they could be at their girl's crib, they could be playing video games, but they went there to watch you, and they got there either subway, taxi, walking, whatever. So you deserve to give them the respect that they're paying for, and then you also got to be cool with them after the show, and chop
Meet
it up with them.
everybody.
Yeah.
Over on Impact, we recently saw Kingston address the scenario with Konnan, and they were saying that the streets are watching, and you guys really have to stop this losing streak. So, do you have any plans intact to kind of turn things around?
Man, ever stay focused. Just eye on the prize. I guess I wouldn't say we got what's the word, complacent at the top. You know what I mean? Just holding it. But I feel like it's good to get hungry again every once in a while, and just go back at it.
You kind of need that fire under your ass
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you always need something to fight for, right? Like and we're passionate dudes. So I mean, when we have a goal set in mind, and we do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
How does it feel to know we were just talking about him, and then Kingston comes in, just give it up,
Scrub.
give him tons of middle fingers.
If I get on camera.
So I have a
Bye.
question. What did you guys think, all three of you? What did you guys think of that Childish Gambino video?
Oh, This Is America?
Yeah.
I thought it's all right. It was very political. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. I get what it was for, but I like Childish Gambino. Like, I fucks with him. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't have very strong opinions about much things that I go really hard for. I thought it was what it was. I took it for what it was.
How about you?
It was cool.
I haven't seen it.
You?
I'm in the same boat. I heard that it was extremely political, and I'm more so about the music, unless it's like music that's politically driven.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I don't want this to kind of change my mindset on the music I like.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction it. Like, I just didn't want to get into it. So
Yeah.
I've yet to see that.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it.
Very artistic. You should watch it because when you stay away from stuff, you're only going to be listening to one viewpoint. Just watch another viewpoint, even if you don't agree with it, because it'll open your mind to a lot of stuff. I think it was very well done. You should check it out. Very artistic.
Is there a reason you brought that up? Like, does something trigger that, or you're just thinking
I
about
just
the
thought it
video?
was an incredible, an artist not just talking about getting girls and making money, and he was talking about something that's affecting us. And a lot of people try to turn a negative eye to it or try to, pretend it isn't there. But, it's as a minority, I don't want to get into anything too deep. It's something that I've seen, something that I've lived, and I'm just glad that he expressed it in the artistic way that he did. I thought it was great.
I love that you bring that up. Last time we were talking about mumble rap, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
no mumble rap.
He likes mumble rap. He likes Lil
Jeez.
Uzi Vert and stuff like that. Lil Pump.
Who is that?
Hey, what's the other
Same
New York
funny
guy?
thing.
69, Takashi. He likes all that stuff. Yeah, he likes all that.
I mean, if
mumble
the
rap.
beat goes hard, man.
Then you're into
Hold
it.
my
Doesn't
head to it.
matter.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool.
Scrubs.
Can you actually understand it when you listen to it? Because I even have tried sometimes. No, not at all.
No, it's not to understand it. You just whatever the hook is. That's all.
That's all you
it's
sing. You
about.
just come
Yeah,
in
it's the
every
hook and the
time,
beat.
right on that
Yeah.
chorus.
Uh-huh.
As we know, also, Z and E are the current tag team champions here at Impact. And I don't know with you guys if they happen to intimidate you at all. Does it happen to be the scenario with you? Or is it just like, just haven't had that chance yet to just go after it?
I'm sorry. I was like,
In a daze.
yeah.
Why would you happen to be in a daze?
Huh?
Why would you happen to be in a
Because I
daze?
was thinking of something.
What was that?
Huh?
What were you thinking of?
The mumble rap. Something triggered in my head about the mumble rap, and then when I put my attention back, you were already in the middle of your question.
question.
So I was like, wait, what? I got caught off
What were you
guard.
thinking about mumble rap?
Nah, it left. That's it. It's done and it's never coming back.
I was asking about Z and E. Do they intimidate you at all, or you just need that like
Z&E?
That yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, nah.
Honestly, like as much as they're just placeholders right now for our tag team titles.
Yeah.
It's just great to be in the ring with talent like that. Like
Yeah,
they go in and like we wrestle all over the world now, which is a blessing. And we wrestle all different styles. And just to be in the ring with like two exceptional talents like them, it just makes wrestling so much easier. And like you can do so much crazier stuff. Like he said, like we can get way more innovative with guys like those because you trust that they'll be there for what they need to be there for, and it's gonna come out awesome looking. And they're just awesome.
Yeah, and they're good dudes, and they come to work. You know what I mean? And man.
But we're gonna get those belts back though.
Well,
Okay,
of course.
that's the game plan, of course.
It's cool. We can respect you, but you're still gonna get your
Still gonna be
your
your
puppy.
ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I find it hilarious that on Impact you don't hear any swearing really, aside from when you are either on the mic or in the clubhouse, because that's been happening a lot as of late. So are there any go-tos for you guys? Yeah, that beeping's been going non-stop.
Yeah. You don't realize how
Throwing
angry
shit
you get.
around everywhere. Oh yeah, all
Sorry,
the time.
I get into it.
I feel like
Hot Latin blood.
one of the vignettes. I feel like the first like 20 seconds was just like beep beep
Oh,
beep
it's
beep
just cussing
beep
and
beep.
throwing stuff around.
Yeah.
So when it comes to curse words, what is your go-to? The one that you find you just gravitate towards the most or use the most?
Shit.
Really?
You sound almost disappointed. Really?
I'm trying to. I spend a substantial amount of time around it. And I'm trying to think. Is it shit? Really?
I say, I don't know, man.
I guess it would be shit.
When I'm angry, right? I don't curse too much. Only when I'm like passionate about something, or I'm angry, or
Yeah.
you know.
My go-to is dick. Like it's very strong. Like you're a dick. You know what I mean?
Yo, K-Dog's face though.
As a curse word.
I will say one thing that
Here we go.
No. I will say one thing that I'm very happy about is that like when we first started, I was doing probably 100% of the talking, and now we're starting to see their personalities, and they've shown everything from anger to compassion, and so now they're showing other range besides just being good workers in the ring, which makes you an all-around artist. You know what I'm saying? So I've been happy to see them grow in that respect, and also seeing like now that we're working with Kingston and D, who are good friends of theirs, so there's a real natural chemistry that you don't have to fabricate. And so there's some real good stuff that you're going to be seeing coming up, Like today we did a segment in the ring. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And it was really
Loved
good.
it.
And you'll see more stuff like that from the whole crew. So it's really cool.
And it's been cool that we've been getting that creative control to be able to freestyle off of each other and feed off of each other, and it just comes off way more organic. You know what I mean? And the fact that we're all boys and we all legitimately hang out and chill and
Makes it
talk.
so much
and
easier.
yeah, exactly. And it's cool.
It's gonna
been-
hurt that much more. You always beat up your friends a lot more.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know why it is like that.
It's like when you wrestle your siblings. It's like
Yeah.
you're definitely.
Oh
kicking
man,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah. Homicide is gonna wreck our souls. Yeah.
Well, I've of course been keeping up with Keeping It 100. I've been loving the podcast as of late. But I was curious if you could pick the brain of anybody for all three of you, just kind of have a one-on-one discussion with someone. Who's left? Who would you love to talk to?
I'll probably never be able to talk to him, but if I could talk to somebody like that I wanted to pick his brain and ask him a lot of questions, would be Vince McMahon.
Okay.
And so, and probably Hunter too. I think he's, he understands where the business is going, and he's done a great job. I got to give him props, like what he's done with NXT and the women and all of that. I really think he's done a great job.
Okay.
Tom Selleck. He's the man. The stash, man. Tom Selleck. I think he's the man. He's like one of my idols.
These friends are the best.
You don't like Selleck?
He's
You're
all
saying
right,
so
bro,
much.
but with all the cool guys that there are, Tom Selleck.
What's wrong with
The
Selleck,
world
man?
is your oyster.
Yeah,
That's what you
I
pay.
watch Blue
LeBeau,
Bloods, man.
before Pun, before, I don't know, Roberto Clemente or somebody like that.
You're right, but
Tom Selleck. Is
because
not
that's
good.
Are you still sticking by
Yo,
your choice?
he gets crushed.
Okay.
How about you?
yeah,
Do
he
I
knows
know
who
who
it
Tom
is.
Selleck
No, but who would you want to chop it up with?
Hector Lavoe.
Yeah.
I feel like he was just a chill dude, like the way we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had the fame. He had
It's a spirit animal.
Yeah,
100%.
it really is, man.
Yeah.
Besides, without the dope and all that crazy shit.
That's what killed him.
Yeah.
Who do you want to want to interview that you haven't?
Coming up, I'm actually going to be sitting down with Ricky Drake and Steamboat, which I'm stoked about.
That's
So
dope.
he's been on my list for a really long time, so I'm finally going to be able to check that one off and
Awesome.
work a show with him. So yeah, it's super exciting.
Cool.
Yeah, I love how he definitely approved of yours, but you, not so much.
No approval. I lost a lot of respect.
See, in my head, I'm thinking of a possible people. There's people that have passed that I would love to talk to, but I mean that's a possible
And out of all
person
the
that I could
people,
actually
Tom
chop it
Selleck
over.
was the one that you
Yeah, I would love to have a beer with him, man. Like he was a stud back in the day. Like he used to get all the ladies.
We were just talking about the other day that we were like, we'd love to just chop it up with Eddie. We were talking about no,
Nah,
but
we
we were
never got a chance,
we were in the car
unfortunately.
and we were like on a long
Yeah.
drive and we were like, yo, imagine that.
Yeah.
Like just the knowledge and just knowing, we hear the stories from you and from other people and how good of a guy he was and how cool and like so. We got to chill with Chavo, which is he's dope as shit, you know what I mean? He's a cool dude. So.
Yeah.
I love that in sync nod right there. Like, yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, you have to. How could you not love it? How could you not love Eddie, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Without a doubt. And it's funny because he was my boy, but he's the best wrestler I ever was in the ring with. He was incredibly talented.
Well, just to wrap things up today, I do want to leave it, as always, with the fans. 'Cause so much has happened since I spoke with you guys. It was like November, I think. So
Yeah.
a lot has happened. So is there anything you want to say to all the folks who'll be viewing?
Something?
Keep supporting, man, and keep watching, and things are gonna get good, and yeah, man.
Yeah, tune in and we're gonna leave it all out there. We're gonna give it all we have. Like we're really looking forward to what we're about to do. And follow me on social media. I need followers because he just has all of the followers, all of them. Ortiz LAX and Ortiz 5150. You can find me there. Please, I just like 100.
He's kind of begging you to just go and do it.
A few people.
Yeah, I'm just really proud to be able to work with these cats that I met probably a little over a year ago, right?
Yep.
And they didn't really have the buzz that they have now. And every time I see them going to Europe or right now, I don't think we can say where you're going yet, right? The place where they're going to a place that's really dope, and very proud to see their growth and see how they're doing because they're like family, and they join an even bigger family with Rey Mysterio and Pentagon and Phoenix, and it's really cool. And the podcast that she was talking about, Keeping It 100 with Konnan, where we talk politics, movies, sports, pop culture, everything. You can check us out on Westwood One. Obviously, I'm back in AAA over there as the booker. So if we're on Twitch.com, we have by the time this comes out, the show will already pass. But all our TVs are on Twitch.com. So we're really going to be doing some cool stuff over there. And you can check me out on Twitter and Facebook at KONNAN5150. Boom.
Boom. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Did you? He's mad because he's not being interviewed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's stay here forever.
Yeah. You're upset that you weren't invited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a couple fucking questions.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah.
So much angst.
Yeah.
All
Welcome.
right, what's this thing?
This is my website. I interview musicians and wrestlers, and this is my round 2.5, we are calling it, with LAX.
Oh, word?
Word, yeah. How are you?
I'm chilling.
Chilling? What have you been doing today? Running around? See you
Doing-
everywhere.
I do my thing.
So we've seen you in the clubhouse now with LAX. A lot has been going on Impact. How does it feel to now be a part of it? Everyone knows.
I've been a
You're
part,
here.
though. I've been a part off screen.
Back.
So,
It's your off screen.
yeah.
And the reaction to you being the king has been pretty insane.
I've been a
from the
king
fan.
my whole life, yeah.
Okay. Well, here on the website, as I mentioned before, it's not just wrestlers that I speak with, but also musicians. So if you could hang out with one musician for a day, which would it be? I would say, I don't know if he's. Are you gonna go?
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Well, you could be wearing a shirt of someone you love, but it doesn't mean
Sure.
that's not the person you pick. I don't.
No, it's definitely Tupac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just a question.
What you
You're
put
right.
me into? I know.
You
You
came
wanted.
in. Yeah.
You were,
I thought
you were
it
in
looked
the
like
corner.
it looked like
You were
fun.
fishing For
Yeah,
somebody to come here,
I was.
Totally were.
for
But I
some-
thought it was
you
fun.
were fishing to be invited here, and now you have the audacity to pretend like, oh,
Look,
why am
number
I
one,
here?
I got a GED. I don't know what audacity means.
You know exactly what it means, balls.
So yeah, I've seen your interviews before. I actually don't know your name.
Alicia.
Alicia, okay. There we
Nice
go.
to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. All right. Yeah, I've seen your interviews before.
Okay, what
Yeah.
did you think? Is it just like in your feed, or you've watched them?
Oh, on my
or-
feed, and I watched some of them, and I was like, all right, cool,
have?
dope, yeah, all right,
Oh,
no doubt, yeah.
I'll take it.
I
I'll
don't get
take it.
excited about a lot of things.
What does get you excited?
Yankees winning. You heard that, right? The Yankees winning. That's right. Giants winning, Knicks winning. Me punching people in the face. That always excites me.
Who's the one person right now that really deserves a punch?
Oh my God.
Yes, I move over a little bit.
No, I don't know. It all depends on the day. It all depends on the day. Like earlier today, I wanted to punch you in the face.
Why? What did he do?
He does a lot of things. I wanted to punch Drastic in the face a lot. Because look at him. Doesn't he look like my son? Doesn't he look like me? It's my baby. Come here, Papi.
Think so?
No, you're not. You're not sick of me. You love me. You love your father. Show respect. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of people deserve to get punched in the face in life in general.
In general.
Yeah, word.
All right, so you're starting to point out one in specific, just.
Well,
lots
Monkey,
of
he was earlier today. Mike was earlier today. You know what I mean? So like, it all depends. You know?
Yeah, it depends on his mood.
Yeah. Like
Fair enough.
Trevor Lee, I wanted to break his nose
Why is that?
because I just don't like his face.
I find there are different faces too on the punchable level. It's like there's a strong punchable face where it's like if you punch them, you know that they could take it, and there's just a punchable face where it's like their face just.
No, I just don't
annoys
like
you.
people's faces.
Any faces you do like?
Yeah, I like my mom's face. She's an angel.
It's so nice to even.
If
punch
you
your
tell
mom.
me, if you tell me some Drake crap right now, I'm gonna get real mad. What does he
Some
say?
what stuff?
I love Drake.
Oh no.
I love my mama and
Not on my
bed.
show. No.
Pusha T murdered him. Anyway, go ahead.
We had, of course.
Tupac's the greatest of all time. I was
about to mention that. Who else do you listen to? Who are you digging as of late?
As of late, Pusha T, of course. J. Cole. G. Herbo. Montana 300. Little BB. Those are Chicago dudes. He don't know. Those are Chicago dudes. Those are Chicago. Yo, Chirac, what up?
And do you go to concerts often?
No, I haven't gone to a concert in years. Last hip-hop concert I went to was Hard Knock Life Tour.
Damn.
A
Wow.
while ago, yeah.
Damn.
Why is that? Just too busy?
Nah, I just don't like people.
So when you're at
So
rest-
why do I want to be around a group of, no, I got a certain group of people I hang out with, and then that's it.
Okay.
Everyone else, like, just say hello and walk away.
That's it. Okay, well, we're actually beforehand when you joined in, we were talking about meeting fans after shows.
I
and
hate
what
them.
Well, that's where I was going.
I'm being honest, I don't like fans.
Why not? What did
'Cause
they
I
do to
just
you?
don't- I just
They're
don't like
supporting
them.
you.
I don't like them.
What's the weirdest fan encounter you've had?
I don't know because I don't encounter them. Are you not listening? Like, what kind of interview?
I don't know if somebody.
Jesus H, all right?
Wow. Okay. I like how you tell it straight, though. We've kind of had this conversation a couple of times with LAX, saying how they're always very blunt, very straightforward.
But this is an angry interview. This is not an LAX interview. This is very
This
angry.
is a King
This is
Angry
just
interview.
always-
This is 24/7.
Why are you so
Gang,
angry?
gang.
Why are you so angry?
Because I was born.
Because you were.
Yeah, this world is messed up, man, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
It's a cold world, bundle up. My father told me that at 8 years old. How do you think that made me feel mentally? Not good.
And it's just stuck with you ever since, really. You just can't shake it.
No,
Clearly.
yeah, I love my father. I love my mother.
We covered your mother earlier.
Yeah, my mother's a saint.
An angel, you said.
She is.
She's a saint. Yo, don't talk about my mother.
Just saying, she's the best.
See, now I want to punch him.
Again.
Yeah.
I was just validating.
Hi, Ja. Okay.
Well, I mean, I usually end my segments with the question.
Oh, this
that-
ends?
You a few minutes ago, you were like, I can't win with you.
No, you can't win, sweetheart.
I can't win.
You're a woman and you're not my mother. You're not going to win.
Oof, okay, well, do I
I
not
hate-
wrap this up?
I hate
Just
women.
let you.
I hate all of you except for my mom. Go ahead, no. Go
I was
ahead.
going to ask if you have any parting words. But I feel like we've covered
There
quite
you
a
go.
bit.
There you go. There's my party words. Ready?
Interpret
At
that.
Eddie Kingston. What is it? What is
However
it?
you like.
Mad Kingston 81?
You don't know your handle?
Nah. I know my Instagram handle.
Mad
Eddie
King.
Eddie Kingston 81, and then Mad
Mad
King,
King.
1981. Yeah.
Okay.
Good year. 81 was a good year.
Thank you for joining me.
Man, I
mean, on my-
I really was like fishing to get in on this, and now
Why
I'm
don't
like,
you just come in? Now
You're
you-
not
I like, I'm not sure what I got myself into.
well, you did kind of just come in abruptly.
I do a me, partner.
You
I
do?
do what I want.
All right.
Yo.
I won't judge it. Okay.
What's this thing?
Amby.
Amby. Is it like Ambien?
You can be whatever you want. He's like, no, okay.
No, I'm good. I don't do that. You know. What is that?
You don't like a symbol.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just means like, hi. All right, we done. Can I?
You're the one who keeps going.
You got my money? Nice.
Thank you for joining me. It was an absolute
I like your
pleasure
boots,
on
though.
mine.
I like your boots. I
That's
like
the
them.
one redeeming quality. At least there's something. Thank you.
Word.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you. And remember to everyone viewing, visit us at AliceShoot.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.
Word.